There are only a couple of events each year in the off-campus student housing industry that bring all of the industry leaders together. The annual Interface Student Housing Conference is the largest event for the industry. 2024 marks the 16th year for this conference and is being held April 24th through the 27th at the JW Marriott in Austin, Texas. This is the premier event for student housing professionals, bringing together leaders from all facets of the sector, including owners, operators, investors, lenders, and university partners. The conference features the industry's best and brightest minds all under one roof, delivering the knowledge, tools, programs, and connections necessary for leaders to shape their future success and the future of the student housing industry. So who are some of the folks attending this year's conference? Let's meet one of them right now. Heather, I hear you're going to Austin.
Hey, Wes. Yes, I am going to Austin in a couple weeks. Super excited. I haven't been for, I didn't get to go last year, so I'm so excited to see everyone this year.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about, what the conference has been like for you in the past, and excited to hear about that. But, thanks so much to you and Opinion. Student Housing Insight's been partnering with you guys for the past couple of years on several events and webinars and everything else. And you guys have just been fantastic to work with. I love the product. On the consulting side of my business, use the product on our properties, and it's been fantastic to work with you guys on that from that standpoint as well. But for those that may be tuning in and they've never heard of Opinion, give us kind of that elevator pitch of what it is that you guys do.
Oh, gosh. So first of all, let me just say I've been in the student housing world for a while. I just came over to it's been a while now that I've been on the vendor side. Previously, I was in student housing for about 10 years, on site for 2, and with the corporate office for about 8 years. So I'm not new to the student housing realm. It's actually my go-to. So when I found Opinion, I thought, oh my gosh, this would have just been so amazing for me to have on site. We here at Opinion, we will automate the process of asking for and collecting and analyzing resident feedback. We all know asking for residents' sentiment is imperative to ensure resident satisfaction. If you don't ask, you don't know. And sometimes we don't want to hear it, but we got to ask. And that's at the moment where you can start repairing any sort of things that are going on site, make it super easy for you to, go in that feedback and take action on those items. But we give your team a really great behind the scenes view of the residents' true experience throughout their journey. So from tour to move out. We do this through various interactions. We ask via SMS, text, email, make it super simple for the resident to leave authentic 4- and 5-star public reviews, as well as that private feedback. We collect really meaningful data and sentiment to help keep a pulse on your communities. And that's the goal, is to make sure that all along the resident's journey, from tour to move out, we want you to better understand issues and increase your NOI.
That's a fantastic explanation. And, I know you guys have got a couple of things that have come out new this year, a new AI tool. Love for you to talk a little bit about that. And then also let's just talk about, what it is that you guys are going to be doing at the conference. You guys are exhibiting this year, correct?
Yes, we are. Yep, we sure are.
So talk a little bit about that new AI tool and some of the other things you guys are working on.
Yeah. So, we launched last summer after quite a bit of beta testing, a really great AI tool. It's super exciting to have. This tool allows you to analyze feedback really quickly. So, when we send out a feedback request and we get a pulse on your community and what your residents are saying, it's a lot of feedback to go through. Our AI tool and our insights tool allows you to analyze that feedback at the click of a button. So you can, for example, say, hey, what are my residents saying about my community? What are the top 5 things my residents are saying that we're doing well, or that we're doing that we could improve? And all you do is click a button. You can put it in a summary. You can put it in a bulleted list, and it's going to analyze all of your opinion feedback as well as public reviews and give you a really nice list of things that you can just start immediately taking action on, and going to your sites, giving it to your regional managers, whoever's looking at it. And those regionals can take that back to the community and say, hey, we need to make sure that our dumpsters are, clean. We need to make sure that there's nothing outside the dumpsters, that our dog park is cleaned up. The pet waste bags are available. Those are the types of things that you see when running that AI tool that you can, really take action on. So it's really allowed our clients to spend more time fixing than analyzing and reading through that feedback. You can also use it to reply as well, which is great because you can just click the generate response on those responses on those reviews and on those pieces of feedback, and it'll type it out for you. So
yeah, I've not used it yet. I've seen it demoed, and it does exactly what you say. I mean, it does really take because analyzing that stuff is important. As an asset manager like myself or a property manager. Sure, you want to go through and kind of read some of that, but the time that it takes to do that, I mean, that takes out, easily 30 minutes.
Absolutely.
It does it in just seconds.
Yeah. And even before we launched this tool, Opiniion is completely automated from start to finish.
Yeah.
You close out that work order in your property management software, that feedback request gets sent out. We, put it in your dashboard. We respond to it for you. We help them take that out to Google to leave that review. So, being able to automate it even further by reading the feedback you're getting is priceless to me. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So anything at the conference that you guys are doing special this year?
Yeah. So one of our founders, Alex Bennett, he is going to be on a panel. He's going to be discussing some marketing strategies and to recruit and retain residents, which we are, Opiniion is very imperative to that. Our whole goal is for our clients to be able to fix those issues along the way to create those happy residents so that they stay. So retention is really important to us for our clients. So he's going to be on that panel on Friday morning, I believe. So we hope to see you all there and checking out what we had to say about, retaining and recruiting those really great residents.
Well, most important question, what is the booth number and how close is it to the bar?
The booth number is 302 and I hope we're right next to it, but we'll see. 302 is our booth number. We'll have some goodies there, probably running some promotions for speaking to us at Interface. And if you decide to check us out, come on board, we'll have a good promotion for you.
Well, fantastic. And thanks so much for also being a sponsor of our brunch that we're doing on Wednesday morning. Yeah. So if there's any owners or operators out there listening to this and you're going to be there Wednesday morning, make sure that you stop and say hello to both Heather and Alex.
Do.
Yeah, and speaking of brunch and eating, that's probably the most important question of this interview. Is around Austin, what is it that you would suggest to somebody else? Hey, make sure that you go eat at this place or go catch music at this place. Any suggestions you have for maybe somebody who's never been in downtown Austin?
Yeah, so I frequented downtown Austin back in when I used to be in student housing. So 5th or 6th Street's a must, right? Like you have to go see it. If you've never been, it's crazy and wild. At least last time I was there, it kind of reminded me of Bourbon Street, but but it's fun. You got to go. You got to say that you went. The food choices are amazing. I always have to make sure I get some barbecue when I'm there because you just can't beat it. So I like the Salt Lick. I remember that place a lot. Not sure if it's downtown, but yeah, definitely 5th and 6th Street. Go out, wander around, see what's up, see what's going on. It's fun to see.
Well, good. And as far as the conference, if we've got anyone that's looking at this for the first or looking at this video and this is going to be their first time at the conference, any suggestions you would have for them?
Yeah, I mean, the sessions are great. It's a lot of information to take in, but I like to say there's pearls of wisdom there. You're always going to walk away with it might just be a couple, but they could maybe make the biggest difference for your company, for your properties. But the roundtables, they're a must. That gets you around some like-minded individuals, and you can ask questions on new trends and what's working for others and what might work for you. Yeah, just those small pearls of wisdom that you're going to walk away with during those. And don't discount the meals. At lunch, at breakfast, like network. go sit
Yeah.
with people you don't know and just start talking and make conversation. So that's my advice for newcomers. That kind of goes for at all conferences, but I always find that I do the best networking and learning, just kind of, mingling and meeting new people. So,
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned the roundtables, because I think
mhm.
that is so important. Those are on Wednesday afternoon, I think between 3 and 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, certainly
And take a
take one of
notebook.
those. Are you guys hosting a roundtable this year?
I don't think we are. Yeah, I'm actually not sure on that. I would have to look into
Yeah, I
that.
haven't seen one for opinion,
Yeah, I
but
don't I don't think we are. I think
yeah,
it's that brunch the next day. So,
there's a ton of them. So
yeah, we'll probably be
um,
in there somewhere.
yeah, yeah. Well, hey, if obviously if someone wants to get in touch with you and set up an appointment in advance, we're going to put a calendar link in the show notes that will link directly to your email, so that can be scheduled, be it at the booth or somewhere else, or maybe even after the conference if they have to
Absolutely.
get in touch with you if they're
Yeah.
too busy at the conference. But for folks that can't look at the show notes right now, what's the best place for them to get in touch with you guys?
Well, you can always go to opinion.com. That's OPINIION, two I's. You can request a demo from there. That goes straight to, a box that they'll disperse those out to the appropriate sales rep. And we get in touch with you pretty quick. So setting up a demo, just checking us out, there's no commitment with a demo at the show or outside of the show. So yeah, we'd love to talk to you and love to show you more about our platform and why everyone's loving us.
Yeah, and actually I'm going to add to that, if you'll do opinion.com and then /SHI, you'll
Mm-hmm.
actually go to a landing page that has got our most recent webinar that we did with you guys. That has a lot of current student housing operators that are using it and utilizing Opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about a 45-minute webinar, just kind of going through everything that on how they're using it and what they like about it. So
Yeah. And
that's there as well.
now that you mention that, Opinion has 6,100 locations live with over 1.6 million units live on our
And I feel
platform.
like you guys just celebrated 1,000,000
I know
units.
we're growing exponentially. It's crazy. But, we're currently servicing 16 of the top 50 NMHC, including Cardinal, Hugo, University Partners, Redstone. So, we're definitely in there. And if you haven't seen what we're about, you need to schedule a demo. You'll love it. Stop by our booth,
Yeah, absolutely.
302.
Well, Heather, can't wait to see you in Austin.
Yeah, super excited, Wes.
All
Thank
right,
you
we'll
for
talk to
having
you
me.
then.